Hello and welcome to another FS19 mod review. This time we're looking at a Kuhn 5 Furrow Plough with a Furrow press. This is something I've been hoping would come to 19. So all that's been done to the plough is we've got a press arm added here to be able to pick up our Furrow press. So I've already got one over in field in that direction to have a look at. I've been playing with it for 15-20 minutes now, just checking how it all works, and it is set up on GPS over there, so the arms do pull each other around on there. So we got the Puma here just to hook this up on as a demonstration of how it works here. Everything looks good with the press texture wise. Obviously unfolding is a bit of a artistic license needed with this, so to speak. You can't do it manually that I'm aware of, so I don't think we can actually get into the press and do it. This is not a vehicle, so we hook up onto the front linkage of the tractor, and all we do to unfold is just press and fold. See, it comes down through the wheels, hence why it says be artistic license needed. So we can carry that on the front and the plough on the back. Fairly heavy. I did have this on the Arian to start with, but it wasn't enough horsepower on the hills on Felsbrunn here. Unfortunately there's no dynamic hoses on the plough. If we then go to unfold plough, that swings across and the press arm comes out. So we'll take this up the field, then we'll swap over to the Axion up there. This is all set up with GPS. I'll have to put the HUDs back up on the screen for this so you can see what's going on. There is a 4 Furrow version of this as well, which I'll put in the description below. I haven't got it installed at the moment. I've got it downloaded but not installed it. It's by the same person, so I'm presuming as the 5 Furrow one works, the 4 Furrow one should do as well. So heading across here, you can see where I've been ploughing and pressing on here for a little while. You'll see it does take some pulling. Could really do a wheel weight and front weight on this tractor. So if we put this back up, you'll see got the GPS line there. Let's turn that on. So we get level with the press. It's going to flash up attach. So it takes a little while for the arm just to catch up with the plough. Swings the back arm round. And away we go. It's fine on this side of the hill, but it's when we get over on the steeper side there. So it's doing a nice job there. I've got the GPS set at 2.5 meters, which is the plough width. At the shop in a moment. I've been looking forward to one of these coming into 19, as the one I tried in 17 wasn't exactly reliable, shall we say. Kept having a few glitches with them. See, it all stays in the ground. Furrow press rolls along nicely. When you get to the end, just press the attach button. Releases the press. Turn the plough over. Go back up again. So you can see it's going to use in various places. Get near the Plough again, we'll see it come up on the bottom of the screen. Attach. Just again, it's not perfect how it picks up, but it works. You see it's taking a bit of pulling up this hill, so a bit more ballast might be needed on the tractor. See if the press gets some wheel spin there. So it's not perfect, but it works. It's a lot better than the one I tried in 17 anyway. So very common around these parts of Norfolk, these things. I spent many hours using one of these and many hours swearing at one of these at the same time. It works very well. It's a lot more reliable to pick up than one of the ones I used to use was. Is holding on the arm there, sort of. Good enough anyway. And again, detach. So it's like releasing the weight off the tractor. That suddenly flies forward because that press does take a bit of horsepower. See when I look at the shop, so we'll go back up again. I've left the lines turned on so you can see how I've got it set up with the GPS. If you get it wrong, that just drops the plough off the tractor. See, it does work really well. So cultivating and ploughing at the same time. Going to save time in the long run. Let's clear these bales off here now. So you may see this on the series in the very near future. All works as it should do. Picks up, drops off. And the plough stays in the ground and the press stays on the ground. It's a good field to test it on, really. So let's have a look in the shop at these now. So, plough is obviously under ploughs. And here we have it, 4 plus 1, 24,500. It says 2.5 meters, needs 150 horsepower. So just watch the horsepower of this. Might be alright with 150 without the press on. If we find the press under disc arrows, it says it needs 50 horsepower, so that takes up to 200. Okay, so no options with either. Would have been nice to see some slatted body options on the plough maybe. It says this does 16k but the plough does 12. So remember 200 horsepower. Now the tractor I had it on was the Arian 660. 205, and that was really struggling up the hill. I couldn't get above 3 or 4 miles an hour or 3 or 4 kilometers an hour with it. So we've gone up to the bigger Axion 850, running the 850, which is 264 horsepower, and you can see how that's behaving with it. So you're going to need more horsepower than what you actually think if you're on a hilly map like Felsman here is. But that's where we're going to leave this mod review. So hopefully you'll find this useful, and some of you will be as pleased to see this as what I am. I'll put the link in the video description for both this 5 Furrow one and the 4 Furrow one. Hopefully they're original links. If they're not, and the modder sees them, can they let me know and pass them on to me, and I will put them in as per usual. But for now, I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.